Yes, it is now 19 minutes after 2 o'clock. Now, there are times, when one may wonder why two people that supposed to be incompatible based on either Eastern or Western astrology still end up being soulmates. Now, there's a thing called the soulmate phenomena, that is very real. Now, you could be totally incompatible to your spouse based on the animals. But at the same time, you could be compatible to your spouse based on Western astrology. Or you can be compatible to your spouse not based on Western astrology, not based on the animals of Eastern astrology, but based on the rising sign phenomena. In other words, you could be born during the hours of someone that is compatible to that person. Or both of you could be born during two other ones that are compatible. And on top of that, you could have the same interests. It is easy for two people who are musically inclined to stick together, or two people who are artistically inclined to stick together, or two people who have a winning intellect to stick together, or two people who are religiously yoked to stick together. But it have a lot to do with the rising sign phenomena. What hours of the day you or the night you've been born, and what hour of the day of night the other person been born. If those two times is compatible, then even though you would be incompatible on the outside, you will still be compatible on the inside. In other words, you will still find a true commitment based on the fact that you're both born at a time when you can find soulmate love in each other. So there are many variables in astrology. It is now 2:23 in Jamaica. Greetings and good night. Greetings.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
Not bad.
Okay, if you're not bad, you must good, not you?
Sure.
All right, so how can we help you?
I'd like a card reading.
Have you done it before?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
1.
Come again.
5.
Hold on. Come again now.
6.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
4.
That's it. Okay. Your first card here is called Content, suggesting that you will live to a good age. How old you are now?
66.
You're going to live to a nice, ripe age.
Okay.
Not old age, ripe. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Nice, ripe age. And be very contented with your life.
Right.
You have another card here now, and it's called Oppression, which means you're going through a lot. Right?
Yes.
You're facing a burden or a burden sometime, but you will overcome this.
Thanks.
And you have another card here now called Well-Being, suggesting that your health is going to improve. Have you been sick lately?
No.
So basically you have good health.
Yes.
Nice. You have another card here now, and it shows a queen sitting on a throne. Have you ever been married?
No.
You have a lover right now?
No.
Well, that's going to change, you know.
Yeah.
You may not necessarily want to get married, but you will find love. You will find true love. Does that sound impossible?
No.
So you know that can happen, right?
Yes.
Good. Because some people have off members of the opposite sex as difficult and them can't bother, right?
True.
Don't go there. So, are you a female?
Yes.
Good. And right here there's a male, there's a King of Cups. That means that very soon you will team up with your mate and it's going to be nice. All right?
Yes.
You have a next card called the Priest, which means that you don't have no curse on you. You are indeed blessed. So don't let anybody come tell you that somebody do you this and somebody do you that. And you have a next card called Justice, which means that what you deserve you will get. Justice will be done. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now turn off your radio.
Yes.
Good. What is bothering you the most at this point in your life?
I was in a relationship and a person just walk out on me and take everything that he possessed.
He take everything that he possess?
The two of us.
He take what you possess as well?
Yeah.
He take things literally belonging to you?
Yes.
As well, why you never try to get them back?
No, me just leave it 2 times.
Okay. When is your birthday?
6th of February.
What year?
1955.
1955?
Yes.
So you're born the year of the sheep, okay?
Yes.
And when is his birthday?
Sometime in July.
You know what year?
57.
1957?
Yeah.
That's not compatible at all, okay?
Yeah.
If what you're saying is true, then he's a rooster.
Yeah.
A rooster and a sheep wouldn't make it.
True, sir.
The rooster is very feisty and will tell the sheep everything that comes to his head in some very rude ways.
Right.
And the sheep feelings get hurt very easily. So the sheep is delicate and the rooster don't care about nobody's feelings, right?
True, sir.
So he will tell you some pretty bad stuff.
Yes.
So he did you a favor by leaving, okay?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's a favor him do you, you know. And listen, out of evil cometh good, you know.
Yes.
So just keep your eyes open and see what good will come out of it, because good must come out of it.
Yes.
But you were not compatible in the least. It would have ended up in tears anyway, okay?
Yeah.
So big him up for that, because he didn't stay and terrorize you. He get rid of himself, right?
Yes, sir.
No, get rid of himself, man. So that's a good thing.
Of course.
All right. So you take it easy, okay? And you said you were born 1955. That's the year of the sheep. Do you know your prayer time?
No, that was what I was going to ask.
Well, in the African world, we don't call you a sheep. We call you Hakizimana. You're from the house of Hakizimana. Your prayer time is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So every day between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon is the perfect time for you to pray. But wait, there's more. You have a direction of faith and power, and that direction is south-southwest. That means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the right, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. It don't get sweeter than that. Okay?
Yes, thanks.
You take it easy now.
Thank you.
Blessed. Greetings. Good night.
Yeah, greetings. Good night.
Yeah, good night. How you do?
Not too bad, sir.
Good. How can we help?
Yeah, I would like a card reading.
Okay. Have you ever done it before?
Yes, but year and a half now.
Okay. Hold on. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10. Pardon?
7.
I don't hear that.
7.
7. Hold on. Come again?
4.
Come again?
8.
Come again?
3.
Come again?
6.
Come again?
9.
Come again?
2.
That's it. Okay. Your first card here is called Unity, which means that something good is happening or about to happen to you. Unity have a lot to do with a combination of more than one person in a blessed scenario. Are you in love?
Yes.
Since when?
Well, I'm always in love, So I have someone really talking to from January until now.
From January, okay. All right. And you have a nice feeling together?
Yes.
When is that person's birthday?
The 8th of March,
What year?
2000.
2000?
Yes.
Okay. And when is your birthday?
It's the 10th.
The 7th and the 10th?
Yes.
What year?
1977.
1977. So, you're born 1977, and that is the year of the snake, right?
Yes.
And this person born 2000, that's the year of the dragon. The snake and the dragon are very compatible,
Okay.
It's very compatible. Okay?
Yeah.
So even though you're one of you much older than the other one, because you're compatible, you should be able to make things work.
Okay.
Okay? You have a second card here called Imagination. Do you have any misgivings or fear? Because the snake gets very jealous very easily. So how you handle that? The snake is a super jealous kind of person,
Yes, yes.
So
Exactly.
how you deal with that? How she deal with that?
Well, we are not really together all the while. We are just visiting.
Oh, so you visit her and she visit you?
Yes.
Okay. But I do know that you're compatible. But because the age group is so far apart,
Yes.
you can sometimes feel a little way,
Yes, that do happen.
There may be some doubts as to if she stay with you or go for somebody younger,
Yes, yes.
And that's going to cause a lot of concern.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Well, you have to make sure that you don't show any fear. You have to stand firm.
Okay.
Yeah, and trust love, right?
Yes, sir.
Then we have here the King of Swords. You ever wanted to be in any military job?
Job?
A military job, yeah. Like security, anything like that?
No, not. I always get opportunity towards security, but I never really moved towards it because I always like my night rest.
Oh, okay. All right. Snake people are very wise, You know the Bible said to be as wise as a serpent, right?
Yes, sir.
And most people don't really understand that night rest is paramount. They don't understand,
That's true.
right? They don't understand that them seriously killing themselves by being up every night like that. Yeah. When I was a little man, you know, people who work night were paid double.
Yeah.
Yes. Right? And some smart Alec cut it out by telling his company that they're paying these black people too much money, you know. Why don't you just infiltrate the education system and make them teach the youth them that night don't exist no more, right?
Sure.
So the CEO asking, what are you talking about? How you can teach them about night don't exist? You think them an idiot? The man say, yes, man. Them fool, man. All you have to do is tell them that the whole thing named day now.
Yeah.
So that's how they come up with this 24 hours make a day, you know.
Yeah.
When I was a tiny little man, 12 hours made a day and 12 made a night. And then suddenly, the whole thing they named day now. So then after a while, you know, when this next batch of youth grow up now, no one not fighting for night money no more.
Yeah.
Because night don't exist no more in them subconscious.
So
They man them weed out night out the subconscious by teaching me that the whole thing named day now. So a guy who worked through the night get paid the same as a guy who worked through the day, and the companies then put the money in them back pocket, and life was a dream. You see how we been manipulated as a people?
Yes, sir.
Serious manipulation, not true?
That's true.
And take away money right through. When I was a little man, you know, a security would be paid double for working night. Anyone who worked night was paid double. People don't even have no memory of those days. Those memory gone. Trade unions, nobody don't pay them thing no more mind. Because the whole thing named day now. That is why at this time of the night, I say good night.
Okay.
I don't say good morning.
Yeah.
Because I want to stick to the truth.
So true.
You can't be calling a starry night daytime. That is ridiculous, right?
Yes, sir.
If 24 hours make a day, we're night gone. We're night gone. That's a problem. You have another card here now called conflict. Now, listen carefully. There's about to be some kind of conflict and you need to avoid it, you know.
Yes, sir.
Avoid it. You find yourself searching her phone?
Not really.
Listen, man. Between me and you, man. You never look in her phone yet?
Yes, I do.
Huh?
Yes, I do about 2 times.
Listen. Don't do them thing no more, man. Them thing there. Listen, I look at my phone one day, right?
Yeah.
And I was shocked. It was my phone, you know. But if I had a woman who looked into my phone, I would have been fired that day. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Because somebody sent me a message, you know, about some serious, juicy scenario that this person is claiming that went down between me and this person in one guest house one night before, right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't me. It was a wrong message to the wrong phone. Okay?
Okay.
But I went somewhere that night before by some brethren. So how could any woman I have see that message and believe a word I say after that?
Yeah.
So you could buck up on things that out of place, and then nobody can convince you that hanky-panky never went on, and you can mash up a good thing, you know. Listen, man. You see, if you can really love someone, you're going to have to learn to trust. I mean, the snake don't trust nobody, not even him grandma, but you're going to have to try, okay? You're going to have to make an attempt to trust. Because where there's no trust, there can be no genuine love.
Yes, that's true.
And where there's no genuine love, there's chaos.
Yeah.
This card, conflict, shows that some conflict is brewing, and it come right after the king card with a sword in him hand, so you may be the cause of the conflict. Relax yourself, man.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
You have a card called completion. You have your own home?
Well, I do have a little one room right now.
You have a one room?
Yeah.
Well, you will actually expand your room and have a bigger place for sure, okay?
Okay, God bless.
And you have another card here, and it's a daughter. You have any daughters? How you get along with them?
Well, yeah, we get along so well.
Huh?
Yes, we get along well.
Okay. You have any sons?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a daughter here, which means that there's one daughter in particular that you're going to be very close to as you grow older. This could also say that you'll get a daughter in the future, but only time will tell, right?
Okay.
And you have another card here now called oppression. Have you ever been locked up?
No.
Be careful, though.
Okay, yeah.
Oppression is a card that shows that you may be walking on a slippery slope. In other words, if you lose your temper, you may be accused of doing something that you don't think you did and end up in the hands of the law. Do everything in your power to stay calm. Do not lose your temper. You lose your temper, you lose your power, okay?
Yes, sir, that is true. I see it come many times in the way.
You see, if you do lose your temper, you could have seriously damaged someone, you know.
Yeah, that's
because you're born the year the snake, you know, you would strike.
Yes, several times I see it come my way, and I try my best to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ever really feel like killing somebody?
Repeat?
You ever feel like killing someone?
No, not really, but sometimes when things do come my way in that area, you know, I just say anything is anything.
Well,
that to Father God and tell him that please don't make it reach to that point.
Right. But do everything in your power to control yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because if you slip, you know, you may give someone an unlucky blow. This card, oppression, shows you could lose your temper and give someone an unlucky blow and end up getting locked up. So please do everything in your power to keep your temper in check. Okay? Remember, you're born the year of the snake. You're not designed for nobody come disrespect you with no ray. Right? You would do a boy something, but don't go there. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. You take care now.
Okay.
You know your prayer time?
Yes, sir. From 9 to 11?
Yeah, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Yeah.
So you take care, okay?
Yes, God bless you, sir.
Bless it. Take it easy.
Okay.
Good. It's now 2:42 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. You're listening to Greetings.
Good morning.
Good night.
Good night, Sir Majesty. I would like a card reading, please.
If that what him believe is what him know. It makes the whole thing because belief is not knowledge. Belief is what you hear people say and you run with it.
Okay.
You don't know. That's why you say believe.
Okay.
But common sense can make you know. If you fear, you will get to know. Because it's only fear that if there's a God, there's a goddess.
Yes.
It is very unfair that there's a male and there's no female. Well, if there was no queen, there'd be no king. If there was no empress, there'd be no emperor, right?
Yes, that's true.
And if there's no goddess, then there can be no God. Everything is male, female. Mountains are male, valleys are female. Seawater is male, you know. Go to seawater, your coconut tree, or your breadfruit tree, if you don't kill it. Because it's male, but fresh water is female.
Okay.
That brings fertility. That makes things grow, right?
Yes, it does.
Now, rock, stone, and sand is male, but dirt is female. You get it now?
Okay.
Everything is male, female. So, when you go to the shoe shop to try on shoe, what foot do you try the shoe on?
My right foot.
You know why?
Why?
Because your right foot bigger than your left foot.
Okay.
You never know that?
No, I didn't. I know that there's one side of
Mama,
that is
your right foot is bigger than your left foot. It's just that you cannot see it with your normal eyes, but the people at the shoe shop know that.
Okay.
So they give you a right foot to if that fits you, the whole thing gonna fit you. All two gonna fit you. Because your right side is male.
Okay.
Your left side is female. Everyone is male, female. I don't care who you are. You're male and female. But some males got a bit too much female hormone, so they become some fanky boys, right?
Okay.
And some females got a bit too much male hormone, so then just turn lesbian because them just feel like man.
Okay.
And they're going to feel out of place if they don't do what their mind tells them, because them just feel male. They just males, and most likely they were men in them past lifetime and get a female body now.
Okay.
But they're still males.
I grow facial hair now, so I shave.
But that's because you have an extra male hormone.
Okay.
But you still maintain your femininity, right?
Right. Yes,
but you got some people have more than that. Listen, you got some females that cannot go with a man. They will feel weird and out of place because they are men.
Okay.
But they're in a gender mix-up. You know, when you look at gays and lesbians and you criticize them and you want to do them this and you want to do them that, it is ridiculous because you don't know what them people going through. Them going through enough things, you know.
Okay, I don't criticize them.
No, psychologically, they are oppressed.
Okay.
Because they are males who end up having female bodies.
Oh, yes,
and then there are females who get male bodies. All right, let me break it down for you. Let's say that I don't make no babies in this life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get old and dead and gone. But at some point I want to come back to earth, but I don't have no children. So that means that nobody is procured for me.
Okay.
Because my great-great-great-great-grandfather was me, and my first great-great-great-great-grandson must be me, but I never met no one. So I'm out there on the other side with the ancestors, wish to come back but can't come back. Till now I meet you now. And you may say, okay, Majesty, I tell you what. You're a good brethren, man. I tell you what. Take the next turn in my bloodline. Cause I got 4 children, so I could come in from any one of those. So the next person get pregnant in my bloodline, you go. So now you give me a turn in your bloodline, but you're a female. So I end up now with a female body.
Okay.
But I'm really a male spirit.
Okay.
So I got a female body. So what do you think I must be a lesbian? Where else I could be? Because I'm a male.
Okay.
You get it now?
You're going to be attracted.
Yes, so I'm going to love females because I'm a male spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay, yes, sir.
You get it now?
Yes, I get it.
You don't know if there's anybody brave enough to talk these things on the radio, you know.
Okay.
But this is the highest plausible truth. I've studied humanity. I do not judge anyone.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I try not to.
I don't judge anyone. If I have jobs given out, I give out jobs to who come. Right?
Yes. First comes
when
first,
Almighty God send down him rain go upon the gay man house, upon the lesbian house, upon the pastor man house, upon the Rasta man house.
True.
And all of them is allowed to eat food, and all of them allowed to do something for their society.
Okay.
So we need to stop pointing the fingers. Then there's some brethren now who fight each other in the street and kill one another, right?
Yeah.
You know why them kill one another?
No.
Because one another killed them before.
Oh.
In other words, the man that kill a man in this lifetime, right?
Yeah.
He was killed by that man before, you know.
Okay.
Him don't know that, but him spirit know that. So you see, from his spirit come across that man, his spirit get cross.
Oh,
well one murder boy, right? Huh?
That's why they say life is a circle.
Yes. What goes around must come around.
Come around, yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Even the little baby who got raped may have really been a big man in the past lifetime that raped a baby, you know. So in this lifetime, no, he come back as a baby and he have to pay him price, you know. He have to pay him price.
Yes, yes.
And the whole week comes murder that brethren for raping that baby. When really and truly we should just take him before a judge and make the judge give him his or her judgment.
Okay.
Because there is no such thing as a truly innocent victim on the earth. That may sound ridiculous and insensitive.
It's not ridiculous. It might sound.
It sounds weird. It sounds horrible. Right? The girl who got raped, right, was once a boy that raped a girl. He come back with a vagina this time because him have to pay for that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
The only thing I can do is ask God to forgive me if I'm misleading the public. And ask the public to forgive me if they really believe I'm misleading them. But this is my honest opinion.
Okay.
Because I have been places and seen and met people and hear stories, and have drawn a conclusion that is second to none. That what goes around comes around.
Comes around, yes.
You have a card here. Your final card here is the King of Swords. Did you get along with your daddy?
Yes, I do get along with him.
What's the problem with you? No, there's an issue though.
Yes, there's an issue.
What is the issue?
The issue is he doesn't believe in God.
He don't believe in God?
That's my issue. Yes, that's my issue with him.
He don't believe in God. So he
no,
don't
you
believe
talk about you talk about God to him, he gets very upset. So we had a falling out this morning because I mentioned God. He was saying, I must spell God backwards, and what do I get? So I said, are you calling God a dog? He said, I said, God is a spirit, and we that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Mm-hmm. You know, listen, there has always been and will always be people who don't give credence to a God. Okay?
Yes, I know, because he's saying there is no God, it's the universe. So who creates the universe? That's what I would like to know.
No, but they don't have a concept. These people don't have a concept of any creator. Their only concept is that there's a creation, right?
Okay.
But that is we're still not allowed to call him a fool, because it's written that you call no man a fool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Although sometimes I do that a lot.
Yeah, don't.
I'm gonna stop.
Listen carefully, right?
Okay.
A man went on a plane one time, and he see this little African girl sitting down in the seat next to him, and she reading her little book, you know.
Okay.
And it's Australia, the plane and go from England.
Okay.
So him might try to get the little girl attention, but the little girl don't pay him no mind. So at length now, and tell the little girl, listen man, we're going all the way to Australia, you know. And as far as I'm concerned, the ride would be much shorter if we would only talk. So the little girl folded up her book and said, what do you want to talk about, sir? He said, like how there's no God and there's no life after, no hereafter, right? Mm-hmm. And there's no heaven and no angels. So the little girl said, really? The little girl said, wait a minute. Let me ask you a question, sir. A cow, a goat, a horse, them all eat the same thing, grass, right? He said, yes. She said, but how come the goat do out some little pellets? And the cow do out some flat patties, right?
Yes.
And the horse do out some clumps. Well, how come? The man scratch him head. She tell little girl, boy, me really don't know. Me can't figure that. So little girl says, sir, how could you be talking about there's no God? There's no hereafter, no life after death. There's no heaven, no angels. And you don't even know SHIT. Sister, and the man keep him mouth shut till he reach Australia, you know.
Because he's embarrassed.
Yeah. Because right there him realize that him really don't have any understanding of nothing at all.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, hold on. If there's no God, but we pray to God, then we don't lose nothing, you know. Because praying to God, it brings great comfort to your soul.
Yes.
But what if there's really a God, and you deny him and her,
True.
and don't pay them no mind? But you better hold your cup for your ginger tea at the end of your life, not true?
Yes, because they're going to deny you too. The Bible says it.
Well, there you have it. So, better you be on the safe side, you know, and presume that there is a God.
Yes.
But at the same very time now, we must be careful not to get so arrogant that we have off the atheist now as a man where don't deserve to live, or a man is a big fool. You understand?
Okay.
Because if you sit down and listen to an atheist talking, there's certain things he will say that will make some sense,
Okay.
It's not everything them say that sounds stupid.
Yeah.
But you need to hold on to the fact that you've been praying from child for things and you get it.
Yes.
You've been praying for deliverance and you get it. So you know your God.
Yes.
It's just like him don't know his.
True.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You know your creator, but he don't know his. So leave him with that.
Sir.
But you see your father now?
Yeah.
Treat your father respectfully, okay?
Yes, I try to do that.
Your father is your test.
Okay.
Don't fail that test. Whether him believe in a God or not, blessings come from the father.
Okay.
Nurture come from the mother. I'm not saying that a man cannot nurture a child, He can't do it like a woman. I'm not saying that a woman cannot bless her child. She can't do it like the father can.
That's true.
There's something about
fatherly love is
about
motherly love.
Fatherly blessing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Fathers have a thing with blessing.
That's
and
true.
Mothers have a thing with nurture. A child's first teacher is his mother.
That is true.
Right?
Yeah.
But when a child disrespects his father and fails to achieve his father's blessing, he can end up being a very miserable man for life.
Okay.
And he will end up having children that don't want his blessing. So he lose again.
Okay.
Because the worst thing, is when your child turn them back upon you,
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Yes.
You see any marriage in my future?
There's a king in your reading. So, yes, you will get married, okay?
Okay.
But it is important that you know how to treat a man. Today's women don't seem to know how to treat a man,
Okay.
When last you see a woman give her husband a massage?
Well, I'm that kind of person.
You're that kind of person?
Yes, I am.
But when last you see somebody do it?
Can't tell.
When last you take your two big eye and say a woman give her a man a massage? Women are not taking care of their men anymore.
Well,
all them do is grumble.
I do that.
Yeah.
To my boyfriend.
Make sure you massage his legs,
Yes, I do that.
Because men die from their feet up.
Okay.
And if the blood don't circulate down them legs, it may not reach him penis and you lose the game.
Okay. I see.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So please massage his legs from his hips down to the bottom of his feet and do it every day, every night. And you know what?
I'm not there with him now.
Whenever you are.
Yes, because I'll be seeing him soon.
Okay. When the woman massage the man regularly, he end up looking forward to coming home from work, right?
Yes, he does. The only problem I have with him is it's not really a problem though. He drinks, and he don't go to bars and say buy him liquor, and he come home and he will have him drink.
Okay.
After a hard day's work. Yes.
Yes, but what he's actually doing is destroying himself. He's destroying himself.
To him,
he's destroying himself privately.
He said don't take in the smoke because he knows that's wrong.
He knows what is wrong?
That to take in the smoke in his nostril.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't.
So you must have him live instead. You must have him live instead.
Well, I don't know.
That mashed up liver can't be wrong then. Just mashed up lungs is wrong, but not liver.
Okay.
But your lungs stronger than your liver,
Okay.
So you see what alcohol does? It bore holes in your liver. You get liver cancer, but they don't call it cancer. They call it sclerosis of the liver. So nobody don't pick up the vibe that it is. Of course it's cancer.
Okay.
Eat out your liver, man. Right?
Yes, sir.
So hear me now. You need to find a way to encourage him to leave drinking alone. Even drinking every weekend is dangerous, furthermore drinking regularly like that.
Okay.
You know, your liver is a very delicate place, and once it start to get breakdown, it gone, you know.
Okay.
The liver don't stand up to scrutiny like the lungs. The lungs may take a beating for a few years, not the liver.
Okay.
So, it is
important.
important.
I tell him I want him to stop smoking and drinking, so, and he's kind of working on it because he doesn't do it as often as he would have done it this time around.
Right.
So he's kind of slowing down where that part is concerned.
But life has taught me that a little of everything is not bad, right?
Yes, sir.
But too much of anything is good for nothing.
Okay.
Too much of anything kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? No, smelling rum on a man is not good for women. Most women don't like that smell of rum or cigarette on a man, you know.
That's true.
Right? So it is important that you tell him the truth.
Yes,
of that smell that you don't like.
Okay.
Okay? And meanwhile, you know, you give him a massage every time, you know.
Okay.
So you need to have some herbal tea at the house to give him when him come home. Make sure him drink some tea.
Okay.
There's certain herbal teas, you know, that's good. But the person must have a desire to stop drinking. Once them have that desire, you got herbs that will help him stop drinking. Seriously. You have herbs that counteract that alcoholic spirit.
Okay.
Right? If not tonight, when I come again, I will maybe discussing those herbs.
Okay.
Because alcohol is an epidemic amongst our people. Always been. For me, a baby, me see elders drink alcohol and just some of them pass out in the road and dog lick them mouth.
Yes.
Right?
I used to see that happen.
Yeah, but your man's one of them classic fellas who would have preferred to go in the yard.
Yes, not my gentleman. I used to see men drunk on the roadside, you know.
So why you call him a gentleman?
Ooh.
Why you call him a gentleman?
It's just the term that.
Yeah, but it's gentle. The man them get it's gentle. Them get gentle. Why the world is turned upside down? The men them should have never get gentle. Where you ever met a gentle woman?
I've never met one.
So if gentle women don't exist, then why would a man be a gentleman?
Okay.
Then who he will go up on top of now? There are no woman to match with him. Huh? You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And the man not supposed to be a gentleman. A man supposed to be a man. Right now, you could have more pants than him. Right?
Okay.
You can put on his brief and go beach. No problem. Make him put on one your panty go beach. Big problem.
That's true.
Make you catch him put on a frock. You don't want him again. But you could put on 10 pants and him only got 5, right?
Yes, that's true.
No, black man need to clean up them thing.
That's true.
Right?
Yes,
if a woman have to wear a pants to work, no problem. When she see his house in the distance, she would go and put on her skirt, her dress, and fold up that pants, put in a bag and come home, you know?
Yes.
No woman not supposed to have on pants, man. When I was a boy, you know, man used to hold women close to them heart and dance with them, right?
Okay.
When last you see a man do that to a woman? When last you see a man hold a woman close to him heart?
Can't tell.
But therefore the men are growing away from the women because the women have become males. They have become males. Right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Think about that. Anyway, some people very, very angry to say, I talked to you too long, so we have to run.
All right.
Take care, and thanks for putting it with me,
what
okay?
What is my prayer time, please?
Ma'am,
yes, sir.
I did accuse you of being a snake.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Oh, I think what is from...
So if you're a snake person, I say you're a snake person, right?
Yes.
What's your year again?
77.
Yeah, so you are a snake person. So so just to make sure, your prayer time will be 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Okay.
Between 9 and 11 in the morning, and your direction is that's southeast. So you need to face the south and turn an inch to the left.
Okay.
And you'll be facing your guardian angel, okay?
All right.
So you take care now.
You too, sir.
Blessed. I'd like to ask everyone to forgive me for spending too long with you, but it was a sweet conversation nevertheless.
That is true.
Take it easy now.
Take it easy. Yes, thank
Blessed.
you. Bye-bye.
Good.
Bye.
It's now 3:41 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'd like to pay my respects to all the elderly people who have been here to teach younger people, show us the way, And, one brother that I would like to pay my respects to tonight is very special. I mean, this man is visually impaired. The man can't see me, The man cannot. The man can see, but he cannot look. So he can't look. But he still teach me how to see. He's in fact the wisest man I've ever met in my lifetime. His name is Sylvan Morris, This man was very instrumental in strengthening Bob Marley music. He was Bob Marley engineer. I can tell you, we don't necessarily agree on every point. I suspect that in some things he was right and I was also right. But I can possibly be wrong. And when I listen to him, he can't possibly be wrong neither. So let me split the justice. We are both right, but we see things different sometimes. But he is still, I can tell you single-handedly, he's still the wisest man that I've met. And Mr. Morris, sir, I see you as His Divine Grace, Sylvan Morris. Yeah. And divinely so. Because when you sit at the feet of an elder and you get up feeling so enlightened, you know that is no ordinary mortal. So, do not ignore older people because you may be ignoring a son of God's spirit and you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Here's a man that's visually impaired, but he can open the eyes of anyone who care to listen. So I bless the day I met you, Mr. Sylvan Morris. I bless that day. And bless you too. And I know you bless me as well. I know you that well. And now for the people them who like to drink liquor and those who like to smoke, I'm going to give you some herbs that those of you who want to not become alcoholics can decide, because you got herbs there now that can help you to not become alcoholics anymore. And those who don't want to smoke like chimneys, we got herbs here that can make you don't bother feel to smoke like chimneys. So grab your pen. First herb for the liquor habit, alcoholism. Write it down. There's a herb called lady's slipper. Now, if you go to a herbal shop and you ask for lady's slipper, they may tell you they don't have it. If they say them don't have it, tell them you want valerian. Valerian, V-A-L-E-R-I-A-N. Valerian is American lady slipper. All right. Now, if you mix an equal amount of valerian with lobelia, Lobelia. And if you mix 1 ounce of a herb called skullcap, Skullcap, and 1/2 ounce of valerian, lady slipper, and you drink that every half hour in hot water, results will be obtained, you know. You can continue to taking it until the taste for liquor is gone. You just don't like it anymore. All right, you have a next thing named Quassia chips. Quassia. Quassia. Quassia chips. CHIPS. Right? If you mix Quassia chips with a herb called magnolia bark, MAGNOLIA, magnolia bark. You can even mix little ivy, 5-leaf ivy into it. You're good to go, man. You could have don't even want to see rum no more. Lady slipper, better known as American valerian. Lobelia. Now, lobelia is an emetic herb, which means if you drink it very strong, you're going to vomit for sure. But if you drink it lightly, you wouldn't vomit. So, lobelia, let me just go over that again. Lady slipper or valerian plus lobelia. You can mix equal parts of the two of them. Or you can mix 1 ounce of skullcap and 1 ounce of valerian, which is lady slipper. And if you drink that every half hour in hot water, results will be obtained, you know. You can continue taking it until the taste for liquor is gone. You can even drink some Quassia chips, magnolia bark, and 5-leaf ivy, and nobody at the bar can talk to you. Nobody. Not even the pretty girl them are behind the bar. No, I'm not here to mash up the man them liquor sales. And I'm just saying, you got some brethren we need to stop or we can lose them. So if you find that you have... Look, this is not about the man them that love drink rum. This is about the man them that want to stop. This is not going to help a man that love drink rum. It can only help the man that have a genuine need to stop. Okay? All right. So you don't have to worry about your customers, them will love drink rum. Them love drink rum, they're going to drink rum. But you have a next brethren that know that if him don't stop, him going dead. Well, them herbs will save him. All right. Now you have another brethren now smoking. Yeah. Him love him tobacco, but him don't want to smoke no more, but him hooked on the tobacco. What you do for him now? There's a herb called calamus. C-A-L-A-M-U-S. Calamus. All right. There's another herb named magnolia. That's M-A-G-N-O-L-I-A. Now there's myrtle, M-Y-R-T-L-E, myrtle leaves and seeds. You can also use skullcap. Whether it's drinking or smoking, skullcap is in there somewhere. S-K-U-L-L-C-A-P. Vervain, V-E-R-V-A-I-N, pronounced as vervain, but we call it vervain. Peppermint, a herb named catnip, C-A-T-N-I-P. Then there's valerian, the same lady slipper, you know, valerian that's good for the drinking, good for the smoking. Then there's a herb called motherwort. Motherwort. M-O-T-H-E-R-W-O-R-T. You can also use Quassia chips. The same Quassia chips that are good for the guy who drink the rum. It can stop man from smoking cigarettes too. Quassia chips. But then you have a herb named Angelica. Angelica is a herb that's sweet. It is the herb of angels. That's why they call it Angelica. Hey, Angelica work with suggestions. So all you got to do is recite a prayer over the Angelica tea and tell the angels what it is you want to stop do. And surely you shall get results. And then there's a herb named black cohosh. That's also good for people who find that they want to stop smoke. Then there's blue cohosh. You can add in that too. Right? Very good. An herb called sweet flag. You can also use burdock or echinacea for cleansing the bloodstream. You see, after that, no dog bark. It's now 4:05, 5 minutes after 4. Let me go to my dream book quickly before somebody drops asleep again. You want to know what your dreams mean? Pen. To dream of a pen denotes power. I say that again. To dream of a pen denotes power. Pension. To dream that you receive a pension denote that you will live to a good old age and be happy. Pepper. You ever seen me see pepper? Well, it denotes that you have a bad temper. This dream warns you to control the temper, my brethren. Otherwise, you will surely come to a bitter end. Perspire. To dream that you perspire, like sweat, is a sign of good health. To see others perspire denote that you will be benefited by the downfall of another person. Perfume. To dream of perfume denotes much pleasure. That pleasure no one knows as a whole heap of pleasure, my brethren. Persecution. To dream that you are being persecuted denotes slander. All right. Now, peeling potatoes. To dream of peeling potatoes denote that you will be a servant all the days of your life. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Peanuts. Peanuts denotes bad luck. So if you dream that you find yourself picking up peanuts, that's not nice. But to eat them, it means you're going to lose in business. To give them away, it means good luck. Pears. Ripe pears denote an abundance of health and the blessings of peace and prosperity. Young green pears signify a loss of position. To sell pears denotes sudden wealth. But wait, there's more. There's more. Pillow. To see a pillow in your sleep denote that you will go on a long vacation. To sleep on a large pillow denotes a successful business enterprise. Pilot. To dream of a pilot, denote good luck to gamblers. Pine trees. To see them grow is a sign of happiness. To cut them down signifies lawsuits. Pins. To dream of pins denotes loss. Pin cushion. To see one in your sleep denote that your husband is flirting with another woman. To a man, it denotes that his wife is a flirt. Pickpocket. To dream of a pickpocket denote that you will overcome your enemies and beat them at their own game. Pigs. To dream of pigs denotes laziness. To feed them signifies contempt. Piano. To hear a piano play denotes pleasant news. To play one yourself is a sign of good fortune. Pickaxe denotes trouble and anxiety. But if you pick cotton, to dream of picking cotton denotes sudden wealth. Hold on. Raincoat. To wear a raincoat denotes protection by one in power. To see another person wearing a raincoat is a sign of benevolence. Raisins. To eat them, good luck. To give them away, honor. Ram goat. To dream of a ram goat denotes riches. This is a very good dream. To the poor. Razor. To see a razor in your sleep denote that you will be discriminated against. This dream warns you not to go where you are not wanted. You should therefore take warning and patronize your own people. And finally, reception. To attend a reception denotes pleasure and great happiness. It's now 9 minutes after 4. This is Wisdom Unveiling in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, let us practice love, tolerance, and goodwill toward every kind of woman and every kind of man, every kind of boy and every kind of girl. Because in the final analysis, it is not we who's supposed to be judging the one, It's we who's supposed to be sharing the love and the blessing that God has so richly bestowed upon us. Greetings. That one can drop to sleep. Okay. Greetings.
Hello.
Good night. How you do? Turn off your radio. Turn off your radio. Yeah. Turn off the radio, man. Turn off the radio. We're gonna lose you.
Hello?
Yeah. How you do?
Not too good.
What happened to you?
Back pain.
Your back? What part? Your lower back?
Yes. It's
been paining you for how long?
From what day? From about Sunday.
From how long?
From about Sunday.
Okay. Did you go to the doctor?
No, sir.
All right. Now listen carefully. Sometimes the best way to know the truth about a dilemma is to go to the doctor and get tested, right?
All right.
Sometimes, it's always a good thing, to visit your doctor and get checkups, okay?
Okay.
From a herbal perspective, I can tell you that there's a herb called white willow bark. White willow, W-I-L-L-O-W, white willow bark, okay?
Yes, sir.
You remember when you was a girl, you had a thing named Fenzik?
Yes, sir.
Well, Fenzik was made from white willow bark, okay? It's a thing that really killed pain,
Okay.
You understand? Apparently, Fenzik was too good, so the man them don't want Fenzik around no more. So them make some different things now with some different names. And it's okay, have them. Because when the man them had Fenzik around there, Fenzik they could stop enough things from sell because it was too good. But they was making it from white willow bark.
Yes, sir.
So white willow,
Hello, I would like a card reading.
All right, but avoid telling me that hell is low. Here, just say greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, that sound better. That sound better than hello.
Yeah.
People saying that how low hell is, and them don't know that them saying how low hell is, which get it really weird. You know true? Because if you're saying something, but you don't know that you're saying it, it's better you stop saying it because you don't even know that you're saying it, right? That's what make it ridiculous. So don't forget the white willow bark, man. You make tea with it and drink all 3 times a day. It could be helpful.
All right.
But remember, I am not a know-all. There's a lot I don't know.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes a person have a problem and you throw something at it, but it don't work, and you throw another thing and it don't work, and then you go to the doctor and find out that there's a serious problem that place there.
Okay.
That need to get surgery or something. So don't turn your back on your doctor. Always check out your doctor. You can use the white willow bark and see what happens. It's not going to kill you. I can assure you that. Right?
So where you get the yellow bark?
No, white. No yellow bark. It's white willow. White willow.
Yellow.
Not yellow. Yellow's a color. W-I-L-L-O-W. Willow.
Okay.
Say white willow.
White yellow.
Not yellow. Willow.
Yellow.
No, not you keep saying yellow. It's not yellow. You ever hear about a weeping willow tree?
Yes, sir.
Say weeping willow.
Weeping willow.
That's it. Yeah, willow. Yeah, so it's white willow.
Yeah, okay.
White willow bark, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, let me give you a reading. You really need a reading, so let's do it. You're probably my last customer, so let me just do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2.
2, Come again.
4.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
1.
That's it. No. Your first card here is called the World. You ever travel? Ever?
No, sir.
How old you are now?
I'm 71.
Okay. But you know, when you reach them age, you normally get pain, right?
Yes, sir.
If some place don't pain you, so another place won't pain you.
Yes,
because that's when the body's breaking down, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, the world may mean that you will get a chance to travel, but it may also mean that someone in the family that you haven't seen for years is going to come home from foreign.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be a wonderful experience to meet that person again, all right?
Yes, sir.
You have another card, and it's a king. Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I have a husband.
You have a husband. How you and him get along?
Not too bad. Sometimes we fuss, and sometimes it's good.
But them say teeth and tongue must have an issue, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. But so far so good, because you've been together for many years, right?
Yes, over 60 years.
How much?
Over 50 odd years.
Wow. So you're coming like sister and brother, do you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your soulmate business. You have another card here now called the Wheel of Fortune. Hey, this is the luckiest card in the deck, you know?
Yes, sir.
This is a card that shows that you may win the lottery or get some property that you never thought you could ever get. So something good can happen.
Yes, sir.
Stop feeling depressed, man. Something good is coming. And then there's the King of Conception. Were you ever close to your daddy?
Yes, sir.
Did you know him very well?
Yes, we grow me.
He grow you, all right. Well, you have your daddy's blessings for sure, right? Usually, you know, a girl child that get her father's blessings usually find her rightful husband, you know. That's why I tell you the blessings from the father is very important. It cannot be underrated or understated. It should not be underestimated. That is why we need to behave ourselves toward our parents.
Yes, sir.
Because if you don't get certain parents' blessings, it's not good for you.
Okay.
There's a son here. You have any sons?
Yes, I have 2 sons.
Okay.
One died, one deceased.
What he died from?
I don't even know. He was a police.
Uh-huh.
And he took sick.
But that's the son he had before murder. He might have a sword in his hand. That means he did work in the justice system, or he could do well in security or military work. That's the same, the police one. Yeah. He took sick of what?
I don't know. He says something. He tell me that is something he eat. He go to the lady woman, the lady cook, who don't give him enough time eat him. He start to feel sick.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, listen. It may not be that the woman killed him, okay?
Yes, sir.
That may be his opinion. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because a man could go to a restaurant and eat something that don't agree with him.
Yeah.
And then he could come to your house and eat a finger banana that you give him.
Yes, sir.
And then him feel that it's you try poison him with the finger banana, not realizing or knowing or even having a clue that at the restaurant him went and eat something that don't agree with him.
Okay.
So let me don't hold this woman. Listen, if a woman really do him something, it could only be that he do her something before. So if she even kill him, it's because he killed her before, okay?
Yes, sir.
You don't get away. Nothing you do, you don't get away, you know.
Yes, sir.
And if she kill him, it means he killed her before, and it also means he'll get the chance to kill her again in the next lifetime. So there's no end to that.
Yes,
it's like a dog following him tail around and around all the time.
Yes, sir.
But this card here, the Prince of Action, suggests that your son wants you to know that I'm all right.
I'm all right.
Yeah. He's not as dead as you think. He's with the ancestors and he's okay. He's fine.
Okay.
And he wants you to stop grief because he's fine.
Okay.
And he understands why he had to die that young.
Okay.
There's another card here now called Content, suggesting that you will live into your 90s and be very contented.
Okay.
And you have another card there now called conflict, which shows that there is some family problems, some conflict in the family brewing, but that's just a normal thing that will go away in time.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Now, you and your husband sleep in the same room?
Yes, sir.
All right.
He's right beside me now.
All right. Big him up, man.
Yes.
Because you got enough man where have to sleep in a back room, you know. Yes, man. Yes, man. You have some man where sleep in different room. Yeah. Because of some weird mistake they make.
Okay.
End up in a punishment.
Okay.
Right? Now, it is important that the two of you take care of yourself. When is his birthday?
It's on the 18th of December.
Who, you?
My birthday?
Yeah.
My birthday is the 28th of April.
What year?
1951.
1951.
Yes.
Okay. So you would be a rabbit if you turn into an animal, you know.
Okay.
When is your husband's birthday?
18th of December.
18?
18th of December, 1946.
1946?
Yes.
So he will be a dog. He's a dog man.
Yes.
The dog, you know, is usually a very loyal type of person, you know.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes.
And the dog and the rabbit is very compatible.
Okay.
So even if you have a problem, I mean, the dog may bark sometime. He may have some cantankerous behavior, but he's not going nowhere.
Okay.
No matter what, the dog will be there for you. I can assure you that.
Okay.
Yeah, the dog is usually someone that you can put on your pot, right?
Yes, sir.
And you know he'll be there. Not true?
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. He's a man you can count on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I big up the dog people every day, man.
Yes.
And the rabbit people are the classiest people in the world, so it's a good thing.
Okay.
Okay? Now, are you in any pain right now, apart from your back?
Only the back pain in me.
Okay. If you lay down on the floor, you know, you spread a mat and lay down on it.
Yes.
Put your bottom up to the wall and put your feet up on the wall so you're shaped like an L.
Yes, sir.
That can be very helpful for that problem.
Okay.
But you can also sit down in some very warm water, sit right down in it.
Yes, sir.
And that may also be very helpful too. Put
Yes.
your 2 feet in a basin of hot water same time. Wrap a cool wet towel around your neck. Cool water from the pipe around your neck. And that can be very helpful while you sit down in the hot water, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, as I said before, the white willow bark, that's a master herb.
Okay.
You can get it at most herbal shops. Which parish you're in?
St. Thomas.
Well, if you're in St. Thomas, you may need to come down to Kingston, you know?
Yes, sir.
I think there's a herbal shop somewhere in Half Bay Tree. I know there's one in Sovereign Center. But you can get the white willow bark.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So please, help yourself. All right?
Yes, sir.
Any question? You know your prayer time?
No, sir. I lose my ring. I put on my ring inside my house and I cannot find it.
Why you take off the ring?
Because I was going to wash some clothes.
Oh, and you thought it may slide off in the water?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people lose them ring like that. But the ring is there, you know, the ring is in the house.
It's in there.
Yeah, stop looking for it. You'll buck up on it in time.
Okay.
It's right there. It don't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right? Your prayer time is 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It starts at 5 and end at 7. So in the morning when the sun rises, face the rising sun and pray because your direction is east and the sun rises in the east. You can't miss.
Yes, sir.
And for him now, his prayer time is between 7 o'clock in the night and 9 o'clock in the night.
Okay.
His direction would be west-northwest. So he need to face the west and turn an inch to the right, and he'll be facing his guardian angel.
Okay. So mine is when now?
Pardon?
Mine is when?
Your prayer time?
Yes, sir.
Your prayer time is between 5 o'clock in the morning and 7 in the morning.
And 7 in the morning?
No, it's between that time. In other words, you could pray at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Anywhere between 5 and 7. So it can be 6 o'clock, no problem.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
And you make sure you're facing the east, so face the sun. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you take it easy.
Yes, sir.
And big up your husband for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
The dog people are highly principled people. Even if they're a bit miserable, they're full of principle.
Yes, sir.
And loyalty and honor and respect. So take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Blessed.
So what about the children?
How much children you have?
I have 4 girls.
What you want to know about the children?
They're getting on or what?
No, I won't be able to tell you that now. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I just wouldn't be. So another time, I won't go into that now, but I can expect them to make you quite pleased and proud, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you take care now.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, too, for being with us. Yes. It is now 4:37 in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, it has been a gift, a pleasure, a love to be here with you. Remember, it's not everything that I teach will make sense to all of you. I may even sound a little bit arrogant, but that's no plan of mine. I'm very sorry about that. You know, sometimes to get home a point, you may sound aware. But the truth is the truth. It's not my truth. It's God's truth. It stands forever. As long as we be discriminating against other people because we don't like how them stay, we opening doors for others to discriminate against us because they don't like how we stay. We're not solving the problem. We're only making the problems worse. As long as we're hurting other people, we are setting up ourselves to be hurt. If we kill other people, we're setting up ourselves to be killed in the next lifetime. If we rob other people or scam other people, we're setting up ourselves to be robbed and scammed likewise. Because what goes around comes around. Let us then be true, be honest, and be loving one to another, regardless of who we are, what we look or smell like. Let us wake up and live. Because in the final analysis, we are angels who've been sent here to enjoy a human experience. And we need to enrich each other's lives so that whatever minutes, whatever time we have on this planet Earth, we do it for the glory of the Most High God and Goddess, Father Time and Mother Nature. To all our listeners, we say thank you for being with us. For all our critics, we say thank you for paying us any attention at all. To all our loved ones, we say love, itinually. Brothers and sisters, on behalf of our show, we would like to big up Radio Jamaica. Remember, the views expressed here on Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck are not necessarily the views of the station. Let me make that abundantly clear. And the herbal concoctions or herbal remedies I give out is not to replace your doctor, but to enhance your knowledge of creation and what you can do to continue to help yourself. So, we give thanks and praises. My name is Majesty.
Yeah, and I'm Jacob. Respect.
Absolutely. Thank you. God bless. walk good, keep sweet, because me and Jacob will be with you again next Monday night for another thrilling episode of Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Sila.